How did it feel to be back out there today?
It felt really good. First day of fall camp, just be back out there and get after it with the boys. I think that it looked really good out there as an offense, especially cleaning up. After last season, it looked great as offense.
How are you approaching this camp? And it sounds like they're going to try to make sure you're 100% ready to go on September 3rd. I mean, how are you approaching this, trying to get your work in, but make sure you're healthy and everything going into the season?
I think that the coaching staff is doing a great job just getting me in the trainer's room and keeping me on a maintenance plan and making sure I get in there early and get the body warmed up.
What do you know about staying healthy this year that maybe you didn't know the last couple of years?
I would say that the more sore I am, the more I got to move and continue to work on my body, and especially with the diet and stuff, just continue to eat good and eat healthy.
We talked to you last spring about the diet, and I think you talked about candy and sweets and all the different things. How did that go this summer? How do you feel about the way you progressed through the summer with that?
No, I definitely feel better throughout the summer, especially just getting with Samantha Wade and just going over the meal plan and meal prep, and especially with a lot of new snacks in there that they got for the team. I think that's a big upgrade for us to just go in there because a lot of players are eating more compared to last year.
Do you feel differently going into camp this year than you have in the past? And how do you feel differently?
I would say I feel great, honestly. Just moving out there from individual drills to team periods, I feel good out there, and yeah.
What's the balance like of, obviously you're trying to get ready for the season, but they don't want you to get tackled or anything like that, of making sure you feel like you're ready but not putting yourself at risk? How do you balance that on a day-to-day basis?
I think it's more of a mindset for me. Honestly, just going hard every play, even if it's fit tempo, fast tempo, whatever the tempo is. As running backs, we all have one speed, and that's always to go full speed and finish.
George, I mean, we hear about the way that you run. Andy says you're a violent runner and all this stuff, and they never question how hard you're going to go. So at times when you have to dial it back, they want to limit your contact. How much is that kind of a little bit against your nature, and what's been the learning process to say, no, I do have to dial it back here and trust somebody else?
I think I just have to stay humble and continue to trust the coaches, whatever they have for me. But for me, just giving it all I got when I get an opportunity to go out there, take those reps, whatever reps it is, I'm ready to take it.
I know you're a humble guy, but have the coaches stressed how important you are to this team? Because they've told us time and time again how important you are to this team. Have they stressed that to you?
I've definitely talked to the coaches, but yeah, I think that it's important for me to continue to stay healthy, and that's definitely key for this season.
Does it matter if you get getting tackled during a fall camp? Does it matter going into Oregon State?
No, I don't think it matters. I've been tackled for 3 years, and I think I'm used to it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's more just a mentality. Like I said, I got to go. If I get tackled, I'm gonna be like, okay, I got tackled. I can deal with this. So it's always that first tackle, and it's always exciting.
Have you kind of taken Ashton under your wing at all? And if so, what advice have you given him?
For Ashton, I've definitely been helping him out with the plays and just going over mainly just pass protection and stuff like that. I think that Ashton has continued to develop over this spring and summer practice, and he would definitely help out with the stable.
Compared to how you play the game, how would you describe Ashton's approach to the game?
He's definitely a tough running back. He's not scared to hit the hole, and whenever he's called to go in, he's excited, and yeah, I would say it's exciting to have him out there.
When did you figure out Zeke's brother was joining the team?
Probably 3 days ago. I was talking to Zeke. We was just chopping it up with me, Zeke, and some of the freshmen. We were just having lunch, and we were just chopping it up. And then he was just telling me that his brother was coming here, and I was like, wow, that's pretty exciting for for the running backs, and to continue to build this dependable depth that we have.
So is this your first day meeting him?
No, I've definitely met him at
Okay.
Utah State when we played him.
Yeah.
So, but it's good to see him here as a Bronco now. So.
What do you think it means to Zeke? Zeke's been here a long time. It's his last year, and he gets to play with his brother. We saw the Canijos do that last year. What do you think it means to him?
I think it means a lot to him, honestly, just seeing his brother come in and just learn about this program and how our culture is. But I think it'll be exciting for him. I know Zeke is tired of tackling his brother and how he can actually be on the same team. But I think it means a lot for him, and his family.
What'd you see from him today in the first practice, and do you think what does he bring to the running back room?
I've definitely seen, the way he's been able to maneuver and move around. He's looking pretty solid, and I think he'll bring dependable depth to this room. Just continuing to learn the playbook. I think if we get him in there and continue to learn, I think it's going to be a scary sight for the running back room.
Do you want to go into this season as a quote-unquote workhorse running back with 25 plus touches every single game? Is that your mentality, or are you thinking maybe just a little bit more team-oriented stuff?
I just want to go into the season knowing that I'm healthy, ready to go, and knowing that whatever coaches need me to do, I'm ready to go.
Last year, when some of the games they told you only had 20 snaps or whatever it was, being on the pitch count or whatever they called it, how frustrating was that, or tough was that, and kind of how'd you deal with that, knowing you only had a certain number of snaps in some of those games?
I would say it's definitely helped me with just being neutral and knowing that I need to trust the coaches and know that what my body is capable of, because I tried to come back a little early and I thought I was good to go, but then I got injured in the Nevada game. But then I had to get back on that plan.
So kind of with what Mike's asking, just to not have to worry about that, not have a number, be able to just go play normal. How exciting is that thought?
That's really exciting. Honestly, I can't wait for the season and for this team.
What do you see in the line with Keikani back at center? You played with him obviously before. What are you looking forward to most about this group? Where do you think the line's going to be the strongest?
I think that this line has continued to just grow their mindset and being physical up front. And I think that they've done a better job, especially with our quarterbacks, just being able to execute and ID, the fronts more and just know who to get, who the point is, and just seeing the O-line work and continue to build that is awesome.
Having trust in your line, what kind of confidence does that give you to maybe attack or maybe even sit back and wait for a run, like a delayed Le'Veon Bell type?
I would say, I trust my O-line. I just got to continue to be patient and play my game. Honestly, our O-line has been doing a great job, and I can't wait till the pads come on.
What have you noticed about the presence? Tim Keene, Hank, they talk about the presence that Keikani has when he walks in a room. Did you notice anything like that with him? What stands out to you about Keikani like that?
I've definitely seen Keikani, grow as a person and as a leader on his team. He's been more vocal in how we take the field, his mindset. He's ready to go. He can't wait to, go out there and smash somebody on the mouth. And that's something I love about Keikani, where he's not scared of no one. He doesn't back down. And he's honestly, I've definitely seen him play before, but now that seeing him play now, it's scary.
What's Tyler Crow like as a runner, and what's he bring to your guys' room?
Tyler Crow, I would say he's a really physical player. He's been, working his tail off this offseason, and he's been moving really good out there. I think that he brings, that hammer to the table where he'll run through somebody's face and he's not scared or he doesn't back down.
George, I was talking with a linebacker senior you said in the media days, Cade McDonald. He said that you're kind of like the silent assassin. You're kind of rare for a running back because you don't say a lot, but you always show up. How do you kind of like that role where you don't feel like you do have to be the loudest, but your play speaks for itself?
Honestly, that's just that's just my game. I don't really do a lot of talking. I just go out there and execute and try to be the best player I am. But San Diego players, it's definitely some of my boys who play on that team. So I think it's exciting just to go play against those guys again, get after them.
Kind of a more fun one. How close are you with Caden? And it sounds like you guys get on sticks together every now and then.
What's his name? The line?
Yeah, Caden McDonald. He says he's not good, and he's always like the last player just to like complete your guys' team on. I can't remember what video game it was, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely him and Jonah Tavai, the D lineman. We always play Warzone all the time, and yeah, I play with these guys like damn near every day. So yeah.
Is that a fun way to build like friendships around the conference and stuff?
I think it's just a fun way just to build friendship and just continue to play with my teammates, and then it's funny because we have like competition sometime like Boise State players like on the game, who's better at the game, so we just like run one-on-ones and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
Is there a different feel to the game when you're playing people you know? I mean, there's probably now in the league, you probably know some people from high school, most people from Southern California, but when there's multiple people on the other team, is there a different feel than if you don't know anybody?
I would say no, not really. I still approach every game week how it is. If I know somebody on that team, I'm not going to talk to them or text them for like 2 weeks. If I know, I'm like, all right, this is go time. But after the game, we can be buddy.
But